Hey Gemini, these cards have been shuffled thoroughly for you. This is your mid-April, April 15th to the 30th love overview tarot reading. I wanted to get a head start on that. This is Drunk Buddha. Obviously a Buddhist monk. He stood up against injustice and gave to the poor, and he also drank booze and, party. That's gnarly had red wine. These have been shuffled. Let's... Hello. What's going on for Gemini? Gemini, April 15th to the 30th. Obviously, time is fluid. So a lot of these energies for love have spilled over from the beginning of April and are moving ahead towards May. Your current situation, you've got messages or movement happening very quickly here. Whatever started, whatever's been initiated, now it's like a rocket ship to the moon. Things are going to be moving very, very swiftly for you, or at least you have that energy about you where you want things to move very swiftly, which makes sense because April 15th, I believe, is the end of the Mercury retrograde. So whether you've been listening to other astrologers or tarot readers or anyone out there, or you just personally have waited on signing anything or initiating anything or kicking anything off, now's the time. Mid-April, you begin to go shoo, out into the atmosphere and you're ready to make some moves. I think you're tired of waiting around for something. So if you're going to propose, propose. If you're going to move in with someone, make those moves and move in with that person. These things are going to happen very quickly, or at least you're looking towards that. If you've already been in a committed relationship for some time now, it looks like you guys are going to make a move together, or at least you want something in the relationship to move ahead to the next level, whatever that next level means for you. An obstacle for you right now is the Eight of Swords. So you have another 8 here. So there's a lot of initiation and movement happening. There could be anxiety. You might feel trapped in a situation. You might be trapped in a relationship, trapped in an environment. This could be anything. So maybe there's something preventing you from proposing, or there's something preventing you from moving on in a relationship. If you're single, there's something preventing you from finding either a partner or at least the interest of finding a partner. But the Eight of Swords is also a card of release. So I think that the obstacle is that you know you can get yourself out of a situation. You know you can change your environment or change a situation to suit you in a way that you believe works for you best. And you're feeling trapped. I think I feel like there's like 8 excuses coming through right now. You're like, I can't because X, Y, Z. I can't because my lease isn't up until then. Or I can't because I need to save X amount of money before I propose. Or I can't go on this holiday with my loved one because I can't take off time from work. There's a million reasons not to do something. You just need one to do it. Definitely you have that desire, though. Definitely you have that desire to move forward. What's happened in the distant past? The distant past, you had a spark of an idea. So I think in the distant past, you had this idea to propose or move forward or move ahead in life or take your relationship to the next level. Or if you're interested in someone, get that haircut, hit that gym, do what you need to do, get that, shade of toner or whatever you're looking for, to enhance yourself, to prep yourself, and to get ready to meet someone, to get in the path of someone that you're looking for. There could have also been messages, and with the Mercury retrograde, I think that there might have been just delays in communication, delays in receiving that message. And by receiving, I don't mean getting a text message, but receiving that message. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like getting a message from someone and completely not replying, leaving that shit on red, and then going about your life. And then it isn't until this period in time that you actually go back through your phone or your emails or whatever, and you see that message again. You're like, wait a minute, I could go out to dinner with this person. So you receive a message. Or you received You got the message this is past. You got the message a while ago. You're receiving it now in terms of what the universe is trying to express to you. More recently, you've got the Three of Coins. There could have been a third-party situation for some of you. Somebody was cheating on somebody, or at least receiving messages from somebody else they shouldn't be receiving messages from. Three of Coins is also saying that there could be some sort of work collaboration or gossip at work. So maybe something from your personal life is being drawn into work. This is not a work reading, though. So this is why I think that there's a third-party situation. There could be discussions of expansion, discussions of laying the groundwork for growth. Family and friends could be interfering in terms of giving you unwarranted advice and opinions about what you should be doing with your life and how you should proceed with this relationship that you're into. You could be dealing with an earth sign. This earth sign could be focused a lot on work and not on you, and it's hurting your feelings. Best possible outcome is the Five of Coins. Someone's going to get left out in the dark, left out in the cold. You might be kicked out of your apartment, so you and your partner might be homeless for a while. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, you and your partner could be homeless for a while. You guys could be seeing what the other person is made up of. If you're broke, I'm broke. We're both eating PB&J sandwiches. That's love. But if I'm broke and you bail on me, were you ever anything to me? What were we to each other? Was that real? So things could be moving very quickly. Maybe that person is deciding that they want to, I feel like this person is deciding they're focusing on work right now. And it's starting to hurt your feelings because it's like a what about me attitude. I'm worried that you're going to feel sorry for yourself, and I don't want you to do that. What's happening in the immediate future? The Star, there is hope. Don't give up hope. Do not give up hope, okay? Things are going to get better. You have to hold on. This person does care about you. I think that you guys are just going through a rough patch if it is a committed relationship. So don't give up hope. Things are going to get better. You have to believe. You have to believe, and you have to meditate. This is supposed to be a love reading. So I want to know what's coming in for you for love. And I feel like you're not at your happiest, your very best when you're not feeling good about yourself. And I think that you need to get to a place where you begin to have that hope again so that you can move forward in the relationship or move forward in your inactivity and finding that relationship. You can't find that relationship if you're not happy. What's affecting you? The Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer. But for sure what's affecting you is you do have drive and ambition. You just don't, it was misplaced, I think. It's like you got into a relationship, you want this love life, you want, kids and a family or whatever you want. And I think that somewhere down the track, you lost track. You're back on track with the Chariot card. You have this drive and this ambition to move forward and have that happy home life that you want. Outside influences, there's a lot of strategy that you have to go into, but mostly it's conflict. Some of you might be dealing with a bit of depression, a bit of anxiety, internal conflict. You could be fighting with your partner, but I think that there's something outside of you that's causing you. There's something outside of you right now. So maybe, I think somebody's partner is working a lot and they're not giving you enough attention. Or you're choosing to focus on the relationship and not your work, and your work is suffering, so that's making you're focused on I feel like some of you are blaming your relationship. This sounds really dirty. Like, it sounds like I'm being really coming down hard on the Gemini right now, and I don't mean to. I just think you have a lot on your mind. You have a lot on your mind and a lot of strategizing and planning you need to do, and I think that you're choosing not to right now. Yeah, hopes and fears. Some of you are just going through mid-April to May. I think that you're going through a period of a lot of stress and anxiety, fear, a little bit of depression, worry. You're worried about the future with this person. Will they still love you if you quit your job? Will they still love you if you're broke? And so that conflict that internal conflict and anxiety and fear you're having, I don't even think you're talking to, you're not, no, I don't think you're actually being expressive. And which is really rough to say with a Gemini, because a Gemini has the gift of gab and is extremely expressive. And they can articulate what they feel quite eloquently. And for you to find yourself with internal conflict and anxiety and stress and feeling trapped within a relationship, you know, you got to open up or you will be shut out. This person loves you. You are in a soulmate connection, a lot of you. So you need to not be fearful that they'll leave you if shit gets rough. If you're in a situation where you feel like you need to quit your job, or you're not happy in your living situation or living environment, maybe you guys are trying to save money and you're living with family, and you're in an environment where you're not happy, express that, because this person will have your back. There is true love there. And even if it seems like even if they get mad, they slam the door on you and they say, no, like, I don't want to talk anymore. Even if that's the case, it's going to work out eventually because this person loves you. So whatever moves you have to make in April, going into May, make them. Make them. Because you waited long enough, and now with the Eight of Wands at the center of the read, it's saying, you know, you absolutely... Why am I adjusting this right now when we're trying to finish this reading? Get your shit together. Me. You have the support of the universe to move very quickly, move forward ahead with something. So if you have to make a decision about work or an environment that you're not happy with, trust that your partner will be there for you mid-April to May. All right, so come back at the beginning of May and we'll do your full May love reading. I don't see any breakups. I just see a lot of planning and thinking on your end, Gemini. You are in a soulmate connection, whoever you're dealing with. All right, I'll see you guys next time.